Policymakers, practitioners, and scholars have long lauded digital technologies, such as smart waste containers or artificial intelligence for material recognition and robotic automation, as key enablers to more effective and efficient waste management. While these advances promise an increasingly digitalized future for collecting, sorting, and recycling waste material, little is known about the current extent of digitalization by waste management firms. Available studies focus on firms' digitalization intentions, largely neglecting the level of actual adoption of digital technologies, and do not differentiate the level of digitalization alongside different steps of the waste management value chain. Our study reports on a cross-sectional descriptive survey that captures current digitalization efforts and strategies of 130 public and private waste management firms in Germany. We analyze their levels of digitalization along with different steps of the waste management value chain, explore their different objectives, approaches, and transformational measures with regard to digitalization. Our findings reveal that while the perceived importance of digitalization in the waste management sector continues to grow, the actual adoption of advanced digital technologies falls notably behind intentions reported in 2016 and 2017. We explore the reasons for this gap, point out so far largely ignored research opportunities, and derive recommendations for waste management firms and associations.
Introduction: waste management has traditionally been a physical and mechanical sector focusing on the collection, sorting, and recycling or incineration of waste material. However, it is increasingly being targeted by solution providers that promise more effective and efficient operations through digital technologies, such as smart bins, e.g. Big Belly, 2020, on-demand semi-autonomous trucks, e.g. Rubicon, 2020, or artificial intelligence (AI) for material recognition and robotic automation, e.g. AMP Robotics, 2020, Zen Robotics, 2020. In recent years, a number of new methods for waste management have emerged that are embodied in and enabled by digital technologies. Such as waste treatment on the basis of image recognition and machine data analysis, Waste Management World, 2021, or on-site waste separation through bin integrated material detection sensors, Green Creative, 2018. Notwithstanding these innovative use cases, little is known about the waste management sector's current extent of digitalization, that is, the conversion of physical or analog processes, contents, or objects into a digital format by help of digital technologies. Fitchman et al. 2014, Fitzgerald et al. 2014. Existing literature on the digitalization of waste management has focused on explorations of future digital technologies, such as concepts for digital waste management in sustainable cities. Anagnostopoulos et al. 2017, Esmailian et al. 2018, Simulations for digital dispatching and routing, Ramos et al. 2018, Shaw et al. 2018, Smart bin prototypes, Rovetta et al. 2009, or software-enabled image classification for waste sorting, Wagland et al. 2012. Only 3 quantitative studies exist: Mavropoulos, 2017, Mexner, 2017, Sark and Herman, 2018. However, these studies focus on firms' digitalization intentions, largely neglecting the level of actual adoption of digital technologies, and do not differentiate levels of digitalization alongside different steps of the waste management value chain, such as between customer management and sales, dispatching and logistics, weighing and sorting, marketing of recyclable materials, recycling, disposal, or container management. We address these limitations through our study that asks the research question: what is the status quo of digitalization by private and public waste management firms in Germany? We report on a cross-sectional, descriptive survey that captures current digitalization efforts and strategies of 130 public and private waste management. Perceived relevance of digitalization to waste management: about 60% of all respondents currently perceive a strong or very strong impact of digitalization on their industry and on their firm. Figure 1. Approximately 1 out of 10 respondents perceive only a small impact of digitalization on the industry and the firm. More respondents expressed a very strong influence of digitalization on their firms, 29%, than on the industry, 17%. Contrary to that, a strong impact of digitalization is indicated more often for the industry, 44%, than for the firm, 36%. Analyzing the impact of digitalization on the 5 value chain steps in more detail, we discovered statistically significant differences in responses between commercial and non-commercial waste management firms. Commercial waste management firms feel a stronger current impact of digitalization in customer management and sales. Mann-Whitney U test. Z equals -2.501, P equals 0.012, and marketing of recyclable materials, recycling and disposal. Mann-Whitney U test. Z equals -1.999, P equals 0.046. The non-commercial waste management firms. For customer management and sales, our results show that there is not one single channel used by most waste management firms. Customers frequently order by telephone 90%, followed by email 89%, and fax 46%. Of the respondents, 55% use at least one digital sales channel, in particular external online shops 32%, own online shops 31%, and own apps 15%. Existing internal online shops differ in their degree of functionality. About half of the respondents' online shops offer digital methods of payment 50%, and real-time information on the price 55%. Real-time information on the delivery date and time and automated offer generation are included by 1/4 of the online shops. In contrast to those respondents who use the functions, 3 out of 10 respondents do not regard automated offer generation and real-time information on container availability to be relevant. While almost 60% of the participants use an enterprise resource planning (ERP) system, only 13% of them have it connected to systems of their customers, system service providers, or other waste management firms. This lack of interfaces and standards can also be noticed when examining the familiarity of the respondents with the Standard for the Exchange of Order-Related Data, (AVL). Only 31% of all respondents have heard about AVL. Furthermore, only 24% of the respondents use an automatically processing invoice standard such as Zugferd. Instead, 95% of all waste management firms send their invoices via mail. 82% of the participants send invoices by email. In dispatching and logistics, 61% of the participants currently rely on digital technology. Digital dispatching systems are statistically significantly more used by firms with 250-1,000 employees, 92%, compared to firms with 50 to 249 employees, 75%, more than 1,000 employees, 59%, or 10 to 49 employees, 38%. Chi 2-3, N equals 99, equals 14.264, P equals 0.003. Next to digital dispatching systems, waste management firms plan their routes with online maps services 30%, pen and paper, whiteboard 17%, or spreadsheets 17%. Besides, not all firms who have a digital dispatching system use it for informing their drivers about the dispatching plan 73%. Instead, drivers are often informed personally 50% by a plan or stack of orders in the office 42%, or the drivers are called and informed about the dispatching plan 30%. The most frequently used technology on board of vehicles is a simple navigation system 69%. Figure 3. Other technologies, e.g. smartphone app for driver assistance, digital status monitoring of the vehicles, real-time transmission of data to office, have been implemented by between 21% and 40% of the respondents. In contrast, between 16% and 40% of the participants do not regard these digital technologies to be relevant. Of all respondents, 68% use a telematics system, of which 69% use it for process optimizations and 17% for control purposes. 73% of the respondents using a telematics system also use a digital dispatching system. Firms that use an ERP system employ a telematics system